I am here at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, and as you can see, the event has ended for this weekend until its 47th running, which will be held here in April 10, 2022. The final race of the 16 race season for the 2021 NTT IndyCar Series concluded. The finale for the IndyCar Series this year was held at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. As you saw from my cold opening, that I was at the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. The race was held over the weekend of September 24th through the 26th, 2021. Before the race started, there was a lot of movement with the teams and drivers in preparation for the 2022 season. Callum Ilott announced that he would be full-time with the Juncos Hollinger racing team. Then Ryan Hunter-Reay announced that he will be leaving Andretti Autosport. With that spot open, it was announced Romain Grosjean will become a full-time driver for Andretti Autosport in 2022. In Saturday's qualifying session for the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, we saw Colton Herta, who was fastest in practice, would push a little bit too hard during qualifying and crash out. He managed to bake in a time which will start him in 14th place in the race. The title contenders of Pato O'Ward and Alex Palou would not make it into the Firestone Fast 6 to contend for pole. Pato O'Ward would start in 8th place and Alex Palou would start in 10th place. Joseph Newgarden, that third person in contention for the championship, would win the pole position. Joseph Newgarden will get a bonus point for winning the pole position. He would really need a perfect weekend, getting the fastest lap, leading the most laps, and winning the race to win that championship. Speaking of that championship scenario, it is simple. In order for Alex Palou to win the championship, he would simply need to finish the race 13th, 14th, or better. At the start of the race, Joseph Newgarden managed to hold off Scott Dixon, who started in second. But at the end of the opening lap, Pato O'Ward would get hit by Ed Jones going into the hairpin, causing Pato to spin out and everybody avoiding the spun out Pato O'Ward. During that accident, it did cause an accordion effect where everybody was bumping into each other. Even the title contender Alex Palou made contact with his front wing, but it wasn't damaged enough to warrant repairs. As well as Colton Herta, he got a little bit airborne making contact with the left rear of Ryan Hunter-Reay. But Herta was able to continue, which left Hunter-Reay with a flat tire. There's a lot of exciting racing throughout this 46th running of the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. Romain Grosjean forced Felix Rosenqvist to lock up and managed to pass him onto turn 9. In the Sunday morning warm-up session, Colton Herta was fastest again, and he was showing it in the race and proving it that he should have been the one on pole position as he was going through the field from a starting position of 14th, trying to make his way up to the front. He managed to use a strategy of pitting earlier. After his spin on lap 1, Pato O'Ward would continue, but due to that contact, he would suffer a drive shaft failure on track, thus ending his chances at the IndyCar Series Championship, thus leaving Joseph Newgarden and Alex Palou as the only two drivers in contention for the championship left. Unfortunately, I was looking away when this incident happened, but Marcus Ericsson would go wide of turn 1, battling with Alexander Rossi. Ericsson would end up in the tire barrier. I managed to just see the end of that accident. One of the early on contenders to win this race, Elio Castroneves, tried to pit when Callum Island went into the runoff of turn 1. But it was just called a local yellow and not a full course yellow, thus hampering the strategy they thought was going to happen. Castroneves would see his chances of winning the race go out the window there. In that last third of the race, Colton Herta managed to get to the lead and hold the lead until the end. He would be closely contested by Joseph Newgarden, but it was enough for Colton Herta to win the 46th Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. This is Colton Herta's 6th career win in the IndyCar Series. And as for Alex Palou, throughout the race kept a pretty safe race. Managed to finish the race in 4th, right behind his teammate. Alex Palou! 2021 champ. But that's all he needed to do to win the 2021 IndyCar Series Championship. That concludes the 2021 NTT IndyCar Series season. It was great to witness my second IndyCar finale, and due to the rescheduling of races, I was glad that the 46th Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach was the host of that finale for the IndyCar Series. I've been going to the Grand Prix of Long Beach every year it's been held since 2009, and it was a very unique experience to see that this race hosted an IndyCar Series finale. I'll be making a Chronicle vlog about my experience at the 46th Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. So be sure to check that out when I edit and post it. And I have made previous Chronicle vlogs about my trip to past Grand Prix of Long Beach weekends. Definitely check them out in the links here. I'll put them up there as well as in the description below. I still have more of my past visits to the Grand Prix of Long Beach to make into Chronicle vlogs, so again, definitely check it out on this channel when I make and edit it. I definitely look forward to visiting the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach again at its original scheduled time during the spring season. The Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach is currently scheduled for the 2022 season on the weekend of April 10th. But in 5 months' time, we'll see the start of the 2022 season, the weekend of February 27th, on the streets of St. Petersburg, Florida. Now, before ending this video, there's a couple news pieces that came out for the IndyCar Series in regards to the 2022 season. One of which is that Simon Pagenaud has announced that he'll be racing full-time with Meyershank Racing, replacing Jack Harvey in the number 60. Simon Pagenaud would be teammates again with Elio Castroneves. And another piece of news is that the organizers of the Detroit Grand Prix announced that they are in plans of returning the Detroit Grand Prix into the downtown streets of Detroit instead of Belle Isle. With all this news, and definitely there will be more news to come, I'm looking forward already to the 2022 NTT IndyCar Series season. Thank you for watching this IndyCar recap of the final race of the 2021 NTT IndyCar Series season at the 46th Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the Spellgo YouTube channel if you haven't, so you can definitely check out my Chronicle vlogs of my trip to the 46th Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. Also, I plan on doing a big motorsports news update video, so definitely check that out, as well as all my other variety of videos. And as always, thank you for watching. Congratulations, Alex Palou.